Want to create this stunning 3D location pop-ups like this? I'm Robel, and in this After Effects tutorial, I will show you exactly how to build this effect step by step. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a composition and tutorial, and I'm press OK, and let's drag and drop it here. And now we have around 5 seconds of video that the drone is moving. So before we do anything else, I think I'm going to do some 3D tracking. Okay, I'm going to 3D track this. So you can go to your effects and search for the 3D camera tracker, and let's start tracking. I'm going to go to advanced and select on detailed analysis. Yep. Now we have all this tracking points. We can make them bigger a little bit just so we can see it. And if you drag on your timeline, you can see that we have all these points here. So that's what we want, and we got. I'm going to select all of them, not all, but like around the arena. Just select this part, and I'm going to create text and a camera. And now we have a camera and a text. And also make sure you're working on the advanced 3D on the render option. You can change it here. Or if you want to change the render option, you can go to composition setting, then go to 3D renderer, and then you can change it from classic, advanced, and then cinema 4D. But today we're using advanced 3D, and I'm going to show you why we are using the advanced 3D. Okay, we have this text. I'm going to press S so that we can scale it a bit, and I'm going to rotate it. You press shift and you try to rotate it, it's going to lock into the nearest number. I think I just will. If you're enjoying this video, consider supporting me on Patreon. You'll get exclusive project files, bonus content, and help me keep creating more videos for you. The link is in the description. It'll be something like this. Something like this would be fine. Let's drag it up, and I'm going to change the text to the city name, and the city is called, I'm going to write, but I think I want this to be yellow, so I'm going to change it yellow or like orangish type of color, maybe a little bit bright orange. That's almost something like this. I'm going to lower it as a little bit, change these things, just aligning, nothing new. Alright, let's look. And another thing I want to do is I want to go inside the text, down in the geometry option. You have this extrusion depth, whole level depth, and there's this bevel depth. So just increase the extrusion depth just to have this 3D. You can check how it looks like. You know, the more you increase it, it's going to be like 3D-ish. That's what we want. So I'm going to put around 100. I think that looks good. Okay. And now what I want to do is also duplicate this layer, and at the bottom of it, and I'm going to use the scale to make it a lot smaller, a lot, and then put the name of the country, Croatia. I don't know how you write Croatia. Do you know how to write Croatia? Am I right? I don't want to Google this, to be honest. I'm not really sure. Yes, Croatia. So I was correct. I'm tripping. Okay, I'm going to push it a bit to be like aligned like this, and that's it. Now we got our 3D text, and it's locked into our footage because we 3D tracked it, and so that's cool. And another thing we want to do is also, the 3D marker, like thing. So this one. I'm going to drag and drop it, and I'm going to turn it into 3D, but it's not going to position itself well. So what I'm going to do is by pressing shift on the keyboard, drag the pick whip tool and lock it inside one of them. And then now it have the Z position of the stack. And I'm going to turn it back on. And now we can move it to the X Y position. So something like this, and obviously make it smaller because we don't want it to be that big. So now it looks all right. Now the animation, we can take a look what we have done, and I think it's 3D tracked and it's following the footage, and as well it looks cool. But now what I want to do is add some animation to it. So the way I would add some animation is I want this text to come out of the arena. So how do we do it? One thing might be select the text first, maybe it doesn't matter. So press P, let's fix the position first and drag them down, something like this. Oh, well, before that, let's make a position keyframe that we press P. And we want these keyframes to come, let's say, around the 2 seconds. And at the beginning, I want them to be around here. Let's take a look at this. Obviously, it's lagging because we're on full resolution, so I'm just going to third. Just try to make it faster. Even I think you guys can see it. Yeah, so this is what we have done. But as you can see, it doesn't look good because it's not inside the arena. So we're going to fix it. And I'm going to select the keyframes, press F9 to make the keyframe smooth. And we can even make some variation, of course, with we can make the text to appear faster and the marker to be slower. Then we can make it something like this and make it something like this so that it doesn't move, just go up. And after that, it comes back here. And that's what we want. But we need to mask this out. And that's what we're going to do. So duplicate this background video layer and put it above here, and let's mask this out using the pen tool, obviously. And all I want to mask is this part. I'm not going to spend too much time on the mask. Thinking about maybe this part. Okay, I think this is enough. Let's take a look. Now, as you can see, now it's coming. And if you press M, you can see the mask, and you can increase the feather. Not maybe big 10. Let's take a look. Yeah, looks good. But here on the marker, I don't want to see it at first, so I'm going to push it down a bit. I can see it, and let's take a look now. Obviously, the animation is going to take long, so I'm going to reduce the length to this, and let's take a look. Now, as you can see, it's coming out of this arena. Yeah, but then this pen and the text is crossing each other, so, and that's because the Z position is the same, and we can make some variation, like just a bit. It's 75, we make it 70. So then not here, it's here. I'm going to change this to maybe push it back a bit. And now I don't think they will cross each other. Yeah, and we won't see that thing. It's good. Okay, now the animation is good, but I want to add some rotation. It looks boring. So let's add some rotation on the location pin, select it. I'm going to press R and it's going to open the rotation. So it's going to start its animation around, press U, then Shift R, and then now make a keyframe here, and let's make one full rotation on the Z axis. And let's take a look. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Not the Z rotation, but maybe let's try the Y. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I like it. But maybe I should change the order, you know what I mean? Like, I can change the order of maybe the pen should be first, and then the animations. I think this makes sense. I think it looks much better. And I can even go even further. Okay, first let me select this, press F9 to make the keyframes smooth, and then even start the animation, not like when it's finishes or something, but in the middle, with the keyframes, something like this. Let's take a look.